You are watching Strip Down Live, Saskatchewan's only 1-hour local music showcase, the award-winning show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. As always, I am your host, Curtis Anderson. I gotta say, this is already the best night ever. We've been doing this show for 10 seasons. And we're running out of first times to have here on the show, but you know what? Tonight, for the first time ever, the guest is gonna introduce himself. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's guest.
Hey, my name is Artie Balkwill. Just drove up from Regina and sing some songs for you guys tonight. First song I have is Hometown Blues. It's a little song about things that make us want to leave home and things that make us want to come back. Well, I'm gonna have a lazy Sunday. Think I'm gonna have a lazy Monday too. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lazy Monday. Think I'm gonna have a lazy Tuesday too. Well, there's no work to do around town. I am hanging around with these hometown blues. Lord, I've got to get away from here. Got to fill my head with something new. Lord, I've got to get away from here. Got to fill my head with something new. Oh, Lord, get me on that first plane out. Gotta get away from these hometown blues. Well, I've been gone for a week now. It's been 10 days since I've seen your loving face. Yeah, I've been gone for a week now. It's been 10 days since I've seen your loving face. Well, you know I'm making my way home to you. The only cure for my home, my hometown blues.
We are spending the next 60 minutes, well, probably 55 now, with Regina's own Artie Balkwill. Thanks for doing your own introduction. That was awesome.
No problem.
I kind of want to do that from now on, get the guest, especially like Artie Balkwill. I was kind of dreading that. There's some like T's and then K's, and I was like, I'm going to blow this because 99% of the mistakes I make doing Strip Down Live are during the intro. So thanks for taking that pressure off me. Good vibes tonight, everybody. Welcome to Strip Down Live, our second last episode of 2019, our 10th season.
It's a long time running.
Right? So why is it taking you so long to get on Strip Down, Artie?
I didn't really start playing music until about 2 years ago.
That would make sense. That was right when we came back, too.
Yeah, I've always played guitar on my couch kind of thing up until, I guess it would be 2 or 3 years ago now. Then I played my first kind of live show, and it's been kind of going.
I realize
with
I'm
that
a
since.
lot taller than you, and I'm trying to fix it with this chair, but oh, there we go.
There you go.
Hey, I'm not a giant anymore. There, see? Proper television. We're the same size now. I was trying so hard to find information on you online, and it was like an episode of X-Files. I was like, okay, that's him, but now here he is on Twitter. He's got a giant beard, and he like plays blues roots, and he never looks the same. I wonder if he's like on the run or something.
I get
Not
that
on the run.
I get that a fair bit. No.
Yeah? Just like to switch it up, change the
Yeah,
appearance.
I've always been a fairly beardy guy up until the last 8 or 9 months.
'Kay.
And I cut my hair and shaved my beard, and I don't know.
A beardy guy. I
Yeah.
love your vocabulary. You already hit me before we started. You asked for a table because you're a drink kicker. That's like a thing.
Yeah, I have
I'm
a
learning
reputation.
so many new words tonight. We have a beardy drink kicker
Yeah.
on Strip Down Live
I have
tonight.
a few friends that don't let me in their carpeted areas. But,
Is it like an anger thing or like clumsy?
no, just a clumsy.
Okay.
Just a big clumsy oaf clomping
Just-
around.
you see a drink and you got to kick it, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How's Regina these days? Thanks for driving up. It has been years. We took a 3-year hiatus from Strip Down. The original run of the show ended March 2014.
Okay.
We came back again 2017 and started doing it, the stripped down version of Strip Down. That's when we became Strip Down Live. We started doing it live. We started doing the like solo duo acoustic again. And since we came back, you're the first Regina artist we've had.
Wow.
So thank you
I
for
feel-
making that drive. And we lucked out with weather. Just again,
Yeah.
good
it was
vibes.
a-
I'll
it was
let
a
you
gorgeous,
talk.
It was a gorgeous drive up.
Yeah.
Regina's great. I think much like Saskatoon, there's a really great local music scene there. Yeah, that's kind of how I got a little bit more interested in playing live music. Was I started working at the Exchange there in Regina,
Yep.
and then I just became friends with more musicians, and seeing it all the time and being around it kind of gave me a little bit more of an interest in it.
How is the Regina music scene these days? Back in the original run of the show, we had a lot of Regina bands on from like 2010 to 2014, and they all seem to be like heavy metal around
Yeah.
that time. I don't know if that was just like our audience that wanted to come on Strip Down and play heavy metal, but that was the majority of the Regina bands we
Yeah,
had. Were all
I
like
think-
rockers.
I think metal's a big thing in Regina. It's a big thing at the Exchange. Xandra books a lot of metal there.
Okay.
And there's a lot of incredibly talented local metal guys around there that I'm guessing you know that. Much like Saskatoon, I think all of Saskatchewan kind of has a lot of hidden gems.
It's the metal.
You know? Yeah,
Yeah. The lead in the water.
something about it.
That was
Yeah,
a metal joke.
a lot of big metal bands from Moose Jaw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for making the drive up here. We got lots of music, lots of talking tonight. Before we throw it over to the social media correspondent, what was the first song?
The first song was Hometown Blues.
Okay, and it's about?
It's about, I kind of started writing it about how people are sort of vacating the rural Saskatchewan. You see a lot less family farming, that kind of stuff. Kids moving to the city, taking different kind of jobs, and more like big corporation farming. So it started out kind of about that. It ended up kind of being about, the things that make you want to leave home and the things that make you want to come back.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess you're not originally from the big city of Regina.
I
Just
grew
based
up
on that
Yeah, I grew
song.
up small town
Yeah.
till a pretty young age. I moved to Regina when I was pretty young, but I still have a lot of friends that lived in small towns, and I spent a fair amount of time out there still up until kind of my mid-20s or so.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk small town life a little bit later, but now's the time. Let's kick things off. Let's throw it over to social media correspondent Bryn Kreisa. Bryn, wearing her boyfriend's shirt today. How's it going?
Way to kick it off. Yeah, it was funny. We were like literally leaving the house, and I asked Marlo if I could wear a shirt, and here we are.
Aw.
Thanks, Marlo.
It's a cool shirt.
It's funny
Yeah.
because that's probably the only time I've ever complimented you on your clothes.
It-
We passed
yeah.
each other in the hallway, and I was like, I really like your shirt today, Bryn. And you were like, it's my boyfriend's. I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah,
And this is why we don't compliment each other.
yeah. Never.
What's
goes
going on
well.
tonight, Bryn? Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up and spinning some social media tonight.
Yes, of course. We already have a question
Hey!
from Diane. She is wondering what you listened to growing up.
Good question. Kind of a real mixed pot in my house. My mom listened to a lot of Bob Marley and that kind of stuff, Enrique Iglesias and stuff like that.
Nice.
That kind of, yeah. My dad was a little more like Sabbath and Steve Earle and that kind of stuff. So kind of an eclectic mix.
Yeah.
Which probably I listen to a very eclectic mix of music now, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to have lots of influences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the question askers playing for tonight, Bryn?
They are
So-
playing for
We already have a winner, like,
so far.
so far.
We still have an hour. So ask a question and be entered to win a $20 gift card to Earl's.
And when we
And
say
that's-
entered to win, Bryn just picks a winner at the end.
Cool.
So
Well,
you are full. You have a full tummy, or you are hungry because of Bryn Kreisa. She is solely responsible for the amount of hunger you feel. I think the Earl's gift card is good in Regina. We haven't run into this since we came back. I assume.
I'll just get a steak before I leave town tomorrow.
Yeah, just get it to go.
Yeah.
And then take it to Earl's Regina and eat it there, I guess. I don't know how that works. What is going on tonight? Thanks so much, Bryn. We should, speaking of Earl's, give a big shout out to Earl Saskatoon, who are the title sponsor of Strip Down Live. This show would not be possible without the generous community support from Earl Saskatoon. And to show our support back to Earl Saskatoon, I want you to know that it's November, which means, that's right, bam, it's time for warm gingerbread cake. This is the 15th year they've been having warm gingerbread cake. That's 5 more years than Strip Down Live has been going on. So we're currently getting outranked by Earl's warm gingerbread cake. But that's my goal. Like when I started the show, I was like, I want to outlast Earl's warm gingerbread cake.
Hang in there.
But I know, right? It's got to happen sooner or later. Also, the Hairstyle Inn, Red Swan Pizza North, and E-West Music are the other sponsors of Strip Down Live. Thank you. Support them. Go get some pizza from Red Swan North. Go get your haircut. Go check out E-West Music online. And you can follow us at Strip Down Live SK. And I always like to laugh that it spells Strip Down Lives K, but it's Strip Down Live SK. It's Saskatchewan. We are going to have so much fun tonight, Artie. I keep saying it, but good vibes today.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were a Regina guy, even though everybody around me, like Dylan, who put together the promo picture, was like, I know that little coffee shop. It's in Regina. And I was like, cool. He went to Regina. And he's like, oh, okay. And then our sound guy was like, yeah, I think he's from Regina. And I was like, nah. I don't know why. I was just like in total Regina denial. All right. We're going to talk about small town. We're going to talk about Regina. Did I cut you off?
Nope.
Okay. Where are we going next for song number 2 before our first commercial break?
Song number 2 is going to be a song called 3 Lifetimes that I wrote after I did a little traveling through Morocco and Spain and Portugal. I kind of started writing it about the whole journey, and it ended up being about the one city that I just really fell in love with, that I spent a couple weeks in and did some flamenco lessons and kind of got, it was tough to leave.
Yeah?
So there's a Spanish verse at the end of this song. Nice. I don't actually speak much Spanish, but I had the help of some folks that I met there to kind of help me write it and correct my grammar and everything on it.
This is the fun part of live TV. No safety net. So
yeah, exactly.
Whatever happens, happens.
On the
Just
plus
own
side,
it.
only people that speak Spanish will know that I'm screwing it up if I screw it up. So
Nice.
That's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Artie Balkwill. Take it away, buddy.
Thank you. Lifetimes in 40 days came and went since I went away. And if this cobblestone could speak, could sing my praise while it cradled my feet. And oh God damn it, turn this bus around. I left my heart in town. So I've been down this road before, I've seen it die, I've seen it grow, and I've been gone now for so long. It feels like this could be my home, but if I could never walk these streets again, I know they'll haunt me. I left too soon, but new adventures grow and bloom. So I'll just make my way back west, where I learned my heart to refuse to rest. These people and places folded in my bag, I know will remind me. La cueva dell'italiano, miradores viven in mi mente, en el canto de los quintos viva en mi corazón. De puta madre alguien no deme más tiempo. Hey, my name is Artie Balkwill. You're watching Stripped Down Live. I got another song here for you. It's one of my bluesier ones called Light of Day. It's a long, dark road. Got no one but the devil standing in my way. Yeah, it's a long, dark road. Got no one but the devil standing in my way. But I'm gonna walk on by, man. You know I'm still searching for that light of day. Tell my God he don't love me no more. Yeah, my God, he don't love me no more. Seen all the wicked that I've done. He turned his eyes to the floor. It's a cold, lonely road. Got only the devil calling my name. Yeah, it's a cold, lonely road. Got only the devil screaming my name. But I'm gonna push on through, man. You know I'm still searching for that light of day. That I'm gonna walk on by. And I'm gonna push on through, yeah. I can't wait for that bright shining day. The big old sun's gonna shine my blues away.
Regina's own Artie Balkwill on the Strip Down stage tonight. I'm taking pictures, I'm posting them, and my iPhone is recognizing you as my friend Jeff Prankev. I don't know why.
I hope he's a handsome fellow.
He is so handsome, but now, so you ruined it. I was going to say he looks nothing like you, but now I just said he's so handsome. So now, like, you just backed me into a corner already. You guys don't look very similar, but
No.
my iPhone is convinced you are Jeff Prankev. If Jeff Prankev's watching this, he should get down to the Strip Down Live studio like right now.
Yeah, we
We'll
should
do
do
like
a side-by-side.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff Prankev, if you're watching. I'm sorry you're getting tagged in my photos. I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, Regina's own Artie Balkwill. You want to talk Regina? We talked a little bit before, but
Sure.
I am not just saying this because you're here. I'm one of the few Saskatoonites love Regina, love the Queen City, and everybody's like, Saskatoon's way better. No, it's like the same.
It's like the same, but you guys have better restaurants. I'll give you that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
No offense to, like, we have some good restaurants, but
I have a top 5 of list of things in Regina, but I'm going to give you 4, and you fill in the last one. Okay, which one did I miss? Okay.
sure.
This place closed like 20 years ago, but there used to be a bookstore called the Regina Book Exchange,
Okay.
and my grandma lived in Regina, so we were up there like every other weekend, and I was a big comic book collector as a kid. And Regina Book Exchange, amazing place. That's where like half my collection came from, but it's not there anymore. So that's like what's the word I'm looking for? It didn't make the list, but it's like an honorable mention. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Scarth Street, Saturday morning, leading into the outdoor farmers market, right? The Science Center, obviously, with the IMAX.
Yep.
Just
IMAX
a
awesome.
couple weeks ago, right before Halloween, they were showing The Ring on IMAX, and I couldn't make it. But
I saw
like,
the original Batman there a while ago.
right?
Awesome.
Awesome. Mosaic Stadium, obviously, blows our stadium out of the park. And last, my number coming in 4th, the Milky Way.
That's a
Right?
good call.
Okay, what did I miss? What's one other awesome thing about Regina that didn't make my list?
I would guess me.
There it is. Wow.
I'm taking
You really-
cues from
you really brought
your
that
handsome
home.
cameraman.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I would say Mackenzie Art Gallery.
Mackenzie Art Gallery.
I was just there last week. It's an amazing place.
Nice. There it is.
It's really, they got some cool stuff going on there right now.
And if the city of Regina itself wants to sponsor the show after that, like, I wouldn't say no. That'd be amazing. All right. Moving on. Actually, you want to talk about the song you came back from break with? You introduced it, but
Sure.
a little background on that.
Yeah, I started writing that song a very, very long time ago before I really wrote music. And I just kind of played guitar on the couch. And it slowly came together over the course of like 6 years because I would play that guitar riff and then I would maybe make up a couple words and then I would not do that for like 8 months. And then, so it just kind of became like I guess kind of a song about like maybe fighting off like depression and that kind of stuff a little bit and like some more serious stuff, a little bit of like kind of a song about redemption and, you know, working towards something. That's kind of like the whole light of day kind of theme. It's like you're looking for that light at the end of the tunnel a little bit. Sometimes you don't always see it, but you have to remember it's there, sort of thing.
Sounds like a Saskatchewan winter kind of song.
Yes, exactly.
I know.
That's probably written
Right?
over like the course of 6 winters.
I saw that on the old internet the other day. It said, "All right, welcome to winter, where your depression becomes seasonal depression." I was like, oh. Should we throw it back to Bryn Crisis, see what's going on in the old social media handles? Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Bryn Crisis. What's going on, Bryn?
Hey,
Is Helen still the only person that's asked a question? Was it Helen? Or am I making
was
that name
Diane.
up? Diane.
No, there are a few more questions.
Hey,
Oh.
you're doing your own intros. People are asking questions. This is like the greatest night ever. This is like, there's 33% less Curtis Anderson, and I feel like the show is like 66% better.
That's
my
a good
math, too,
equation.
right?
I think it works out.
Yeah.
So the question is, what inspires your songwriting?
What inspires my songwriting? Traveling has a lot. Nature has a fair bit. Like recurring themes in my songs seem to be natural things like water, trees. Like I did a songwriting for nature retreat at the start of summer that really got the ball rolling in a couple new songs for me. The Sask Museum actually in Regina sponsors that. And Glenn Sutter, who's a great musician who plays a lot of shows around town, facilitates that. And like Megan Nash was out there and Ryan
Yep.
Hicks and stuff, leading some songwriting workshops.
Big fan of Megan Nash.
Yeah, I think everybody is. She's great.
So,
Yeah. So that kind of stuff really, and basically just kind of anything that invokes any kind of like emotional response, I guess, from me, can make me sit down and start writing songs.
Cool.
Yeah.
This can lead into another question that was asked by someone else, if we have time. What's your favorite moment in your experience as a musician?
I think it's going to be a tie between
tonight,
tonight, a three-way tie.
by a mile.
Yeah. This is the first like really cool like interview sit-down thing I've done. So this is way up there. So this actually probably would be tied for first. I played some tweener sets at the Bluegrass Festival up at Ness Creek.
Oh, cool.
Which was like really neat to play on that stage because I'd seen a lot of other bands on that stage and it was like that was a big deal to me.
Yeah.
And there was like 200 or 300 people, which is like 800% more people I've ever played in front of. So that was really neat and terrifying but cool. And I would have to say my first show at Aloha Festival a couple of years ago out by Coppell, where I met your cameraman last year. Yeah, last year I played a campfire set there, so it was completely unplugged and it was just around the campfire.
That's cool.
And I was like relentlessly heckled by this 8-year-old kid. He
They're
sat
tough.
right at my feet and heckled me after every song.
You sure that wasn't actually our cameraman, Dylan?
I think he might have put it up to it. I don't know. But yeah, that was like, it was a little bit surreal just being heckled by this little kid. At one point in this song, I can't remember, I think I did a cover of Etta James, I Would Rather Go Blind. And afterwards, the kid looked at me and he's like, "You're not even singing, you're just yelling." Oof. I don't like it.
They're so harsh.
Yeah.
Those kids.
Brutal truth. And then this lady is just like, "You shush." And she said, "That's not yelling, that's passion."
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I feel so cool right now. Yeah, so a tie of all those things, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
His mom probably put him up to that, and that was just like a segue so she could use the word passion. She was
Maybe.
like, hey,
Maybe.
that's like a little routine they have. He's a good kid. All right.
He was a fun kid.
I was going to mention that because cameraman Dylan was like, yeah, I saw him actually at Aloha Fest. And I was like, oh, all these words that mean nothing. It was Aloha Fest? What are you even talking about? And then he's like, yeah, I think he's like from Regina. I was like, ah. It was a whirlwind of what I thought was misinformation leading up to the show that turned out to all be accurate. I'm glad my sleuth skills really I just ignored everyone. I was like, this guy is from Southern. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Aloha Fest. It was explained as a farmer dude went to Hawaii, came back, and started a festival. Is that pretty accurate?
I don't know if he went to Hawaii. It's quite possible. It's more than a music festival. It's kind of like a sustainability festival. And,
Okay.
They do year-round stuff where they teach sustainable farming and that kind of stuff. So it's actually a festival where you can go out there and learn about gardening practices. Little kids can learn how to butcher chickens if you want them to.
You
And
look like a jerk. Artie,
but yeah, it's a nice time with super great people.
let's go to more music and then take our second commercial break.
Sounds
I'm
good.
going to refocus.
Okay.
Having a lot of fun tonight, though. Where are we headed next?
Let's do a song called Sucker for Lines, since I mentioned the Bluegrass Festival. This song I wrote after I...
I just kicked a bottle by accident.
Whoa.
That is so weird.
it's contagious.
Right? Okay.
But yeah, on the way home from the Bluegrass Festival, I kind of wrote a bunch of this in my head because I had seen a few bluegrass bands there play murder ballads, which I didn't know was really this weird subgenre where they just sing about murders. It's not bluegrassy at all, but it's about murder, so that's
Awesome.
kind of how it came to be. And I actually mentioned Northern Lights. It's the Northern Lights Bluegrass Festival at Ness Creek. That's where I played there. And so that kind of comes up in the song a little bit too. Yeah, so here's Sucker for Lines. It's about a
Murder.
a lady who gets a guy to fall in love with her and then tricks him into killing her husband, and she runs off with the monies.
Well, I was lying when I told you that I was doing just fine. Oh, I'm doing about as good as a man can do while he's crying. And I believed you when you told me that I could have you in time. Oh, I bought every word, 'cause I'm a sucker for lines. Yeah, I bought every word, 'cause I'm a sucker for lines. So take me back to the north, where the northern lights soar in my heart. Can forget that I loved you at all. And I was lying in this empty bedroom, just going out of my mind. Oh, there's no more dreams without your head next to mine. And I believed you when you said you loved me. Yeah, 'cause it made you cry your tears on both of our cheeks. My heart was yours every time. Your tears on both of our cheeks. My heart was yours every time. I was lying in this burnout basement, just contemplating my crimes. I sent his soul up to heaven so your heart could be mine. And I believed you when you told me you would meet me in the pines. Oh, I bought every word, 'cause I'm a sucker for lines. Yeah, I bought every word, 'cause I'm a sucker for lines. So take me back to the north, where the northern lights soar in my heart. And forget that I loved you at all.
You're watching Stripped Down live with Regina's own Artie Balkwill, and I keep taking pictures for Facebook, and it keeps saying you're my friend, Jeff Prankev. So I invited Jeff Prankev down, and he just replied, harumph. So I don't know if it's my iPhone or if it's like Zuckerberg's messing with the settings. He's mad tonight. He's like, that's it. Everyone's Jeff Prankev for the next day. I'm going back to Napster. I don't know what's going on, but if you're watching the social media, this is not Jeff Prankev. This is Artie Balkwill. Maybe there's someone like in each city that looks identical, although you don't look anything like him, but okay. I feel like we've had this conversation already. One thing I did find out when I was looking at the limited information about you online is that in 2018, all proceeds from your downloads went in full to the Carmichael Outreach Imagine Initiative.
Yeah.
What is that?
Carmichael Outreach is a not-for-profit in Regina that helps basically feed homeless people and kind of teach them skills they need. So once they find housing, it's a little easier to stay that way. So yeah, they're just. I have like a pretty good day job, and I figured like I don't need the money that badly, so I played their Christmas concert, and I actually donated all the money I made from my live music and album downloads that year, which is not a lot of money because it was my first year of playing music, but it's like
still, that's
yeah, it's something.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. No, that's yeah.
I'm kind of a ghost online, I realize.
Yeah, but that's pretty neat to see someone taking a stand like that.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I think there's a lot of.
It's just I don't know what to do with that because like 9 out of 10 artists that come on here are just like, this is what I want to do, and I'm scrimping and saving, and you're just like, I gave my money away.
Yeah, I know it feels silly when there's so many musicians.
I don't know how to continue that
are
conversation without offending every former guest we've had and every future guest
Yeah.
we've had. But
Like,
pat on the back, sir. You're
I
a good
think
human
musicians in general, or people in the arts communities, are a little more generous that way. I've found anyway. So it's, yeah, people give it they can.
I'm having so much fun tonight, and we are burning through time. So
Yeah.
you had one. Was it the 5-minute song, the 4.5-minute song that you kind of wanted to showcase? Wanted to make sure we didn't run out of time. Did you want to do that one next, or do you want to do a different one, go to commercial break, come back, and do the 5-minute one? It's your final 20 minutes, Artie.
Let's do the 5-minute song, I guess.
Okay. This is like your favorite song, or just no?
I just like the ending.
Okay. You just wanted
it's,
to make sure you didn't play it last, and we cut off the ending.
Yeah, the ending
Okay.
was my favorite part of the song. So
Well, it's my favorite song already.
yeah.
Okay. Pitch the song.
the song's called "To the Sea." I wrote it at a point in my life where I was kind of in a dark headspace, I guess. And it's just about kind of falling into those kind of depressed mind states and trying to find your way out, and you can feel kind of lost at sea even when there's people all around you all the time. So yeah, that's kind of what the thing is. It's just kind of, you know, knowing that there's a way out at the end of that or something kind of thing. Fighting your way through it, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Artie Balkwill.
Well, it was love that brought me to your arms, but fear, it set me free. Yeah, fear, it set me free. Well, the wind's in my mind, but I can still hear the chimes. So it's time that I set my sail, and I'll make for the sea in a somber tone, in search of the light to guide me back home. 'Cause it was love that brought me to your arms. Yeah, but fear led me to the sea, and fear led me to the sea. With fear in my heart, I shake my fist at the clouds. Why won't you let me be? Washed up on the beach, my conscience in tow. The ice in my veins set a chill in my bones. 'Cause it was love that brought me to your arms. But fear brought me to my knees, and fear brought me to my knees. So I'll struggle and I'll fight for a little more time, 'cause I can't leave you. And I'll sail in my mind, searching for a sign, 'cause I won't leave you.
You're watching Stripped Down Live, and we are wrapping things up with Regina's own Artie Balkwill. Thank you so much for this last. I mean, we've still got a few minutes, but thank you. In case we start really running out of time, this has been a really fun show.
Yeah, it's been. I had a good time coming up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad. So you have like family here in Saskatoon. You have a place to crash tonight.
No, just an Airbnb in a basement.
Perfect.
Had some people to visit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Thanks for donating your. Thanks for giving us an hour of your life. Donating wasn't quite the word, but you do. You donate. See, so.
I try to find reasons to come up to Saskatoon and visit folks anyway, so it's,
You have lit up our social media, sir, so thank you for that. Let's throw it back over to Bryn, because the questions keep coming. People want that Earl's gift card. They want to interact. Bryn, she's dancing.
They do, yeah.
Wow.
This is awesome. I love all these questions.
Right?
So, Kayla, her question is, are you planning / looking forward to playing any festivals this upcoming summer?
I may apply to a couple festivals, probably the Bluegrass one again. I'm going to kind of focus on recording an album, I think, over the winter, and that's going to be my main focus for now, because I feel like I should do that. I don't know. But if there's any festivals out there that want to have me, for sure I would be more than happy to go play them, yeah.
Cool. Are you going to do solo recording, or are you going to have a band?
I think I'm just going to do a solo album to start, and then I'm going to kind of expand from there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Were those the two questions?
No, that second one was mine. That was a little improv.
Oh, okay. Well, hold press pause before you ask the second question, Bryn. So you don't currently have an album out?
No, I have some demo stuff that I recorded
Okay.
with my buddy Justin Bender, who's a fabulous guy. But
Right off the top, we talked about how you're a drink kicker.
yeah,
And that's why we put it on the table. So I thought if you try to crowdfund, you could have a drink Kickstarter.
hey,
Huh? Drink Kickstarter. People. That's where don't oof that, Bryn. That is where
I was gonna
comedy
say you
lives.
still like zoom
That
in on her
was
reaction
funny.
on that one.
Okay, Bryn, fine. What's the second question, Bryn?
Let me just find it here. Sorry, I got
You were
distracted.
laughing so hard you just scrolled and just.
This one's kind of this is a deep one. What do you feel has been your biggest accomplishment as a
Wow.
musician?
As a musician, other than this show right now,
Yep.
I would say just helping out the people from Carmichael.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest accomplishment.
Yeah.
So if you just tuned in now, back it up about 5 minutes, and that's where we discussed it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've had lots of things along the way that have made me like super pumped. Like just being like accepted to play tweener sets at that Bluegrass Festival and stuff like that. Yeah, but I think that would take the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of cake, Have you heard, Bryn?
Heard what, Curtis?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Our sponsor, Earl Saskatoon, is currently serving a warm gingerbread cake.
Nice.
I was going to end with this, but we might as well do it now. This is just
good
like
segue.
the absolute perfect episode. Earl Saskatoon sponsors the show. They're our title sponsor. Go give them support. Strip Down Live would not be possible without Earl Saskatoon, nor would it be possible without our other sponsors, known as the Hairstyle Inn, Red Swan Pizza North, and E West Music. I usually do that at the end, but you just pitched it with cake, like just so perfectly, Bryn. So I don't know. I don't know where we were with answering the question or not. I was just so excited when I heard the word cake. I was like, hey.
Aren't we all?
Just firing on all cylinders tonight, eh?
Right? It's been a really good episode. This is like exactly how the show should be. Never quite is, but this is exactly how the show should be. Yeah, so we talked about the drink Kickstarter. I was quite proud of that. Last question real quick, because we got about 4 minutes left. Your last song is going to be about 4 minutes.
Yeah,
We've already
somewhere
done
in
our
there.
thank yous. The Hunter-Gatherer restaurant, is that where that picture was taken?
Yes.
See, the crew is officially smarter than I am. The crew pieced together like facts about you before I
Yeah,
did.
I don't think I'm the only person to go there to take photos because it's just like a wonderfully decorated restaurant.
So should that be 6th on our list then? Of
Yeah, it should be up there. Yeah,
Okay,
I would
alright.
highly recommend that place.
And what makes Hunter-Gatherer restaurant in Regina so epic?
It's just
So
cozy.
photogenic.
They just have like the wall that I took my pictures on is just built out of suitcases, old suitcases. I don't know. I would say it's kind of an eclectic place, but it's very cozy.
Built out. That's like some like Three Little Pigs stuff.
Yeah.
Building a wall of
Yeah.
suitcases.
It's neat. It's kind of hard to explain, but it really works for the space.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. People can follow you at Artie B Music, correct?
Yes.
At Kate, and you'll have album updates on that. I'm putting you on the spot for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure, Curtis. I
there,
will now. I kind of have to.
You can find me on Bandcamp also under Artie Balkwill, and I will be kind of posting stuff there, probably singles as I get them recorded, and yeah.
Thank you so much for coming up. I love when Regina folks come up. We are coming up. I need to actually count this out, but I know we are coming up to episode 250, probably before this season ends or very beginning of the next season. So let's include Britt in this 250th episode.
That's
Who should
wow.
we start tempting to bring on?
I
Should
don't
we,
know,
Should we
that's-
look to Regina? Should we try to like build that bridge? Because I think we're still in access communication. I can't remember if we are or not. We were, and then we weren't. Then we are. Are we? Yeah. Access? No. Maybe.
I've only seen you on Facebook Live.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We should have
Okay.
like a battle of the bands.
Battle of the Bands to play our 250th episode.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll throw it out there. Question 1 for most bands: what is Stripped Down Live? Yeah, we could though. I guess we could. I don't know, bands. I thought this conversation would be going a lot better.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. We still got a minute, folks. So, solo singer-songwriters, solos and duos from Regina. Who should we have on the show now that you've busted through that wall and you've mended bridges here tonight?
People that I'm excited about around Regina.
Sure, yeah. Give shout-outs. Who should make the drive to come play Strip Down
I think
for some Earl's Bucks?
I have played a couple shows with a gal named Lexi Desjarlais.
Okay.
I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. She's an absolutely fabulous musician with an amazing voice. I'm doing some stuff with a girl named Honora Bourgeot right now also.
Musically.
She's
Okay.
she's a talented singer-songwriter from Regina also. Trying to think of some other folks I've played
Send
with.
them our way.
Yeah.
I'd love to have more Regina folks
Yeah.
on Strip Down Live as
Well,
we
if
head
anybody-
into the second half of our 10th season and hopefully into our 11th season.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for coming up.
not a problem. Thanks for
You
having me.
have, you said your last song was 4 minutes, and look at that. We're counting it down.
All right.
It has been an absolute pleasure tonight. This has been one of the funnest episodes I've done in a long time. I'm not just saying that. Good
you.
vibes here tonight.
Yeah, everything went very smoothly.
Say something profound to end the show before your next song, before your last song.
Oh, geez, something profound. If you always wait till you're ready, you'll never do anything great.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Artie Balkwill.
The song is called Broken Bones. Well, now Chase me round and round, oh darling, round and round we go. I've been down this low before, I ain't no stranger here. You got my heart and you broke my nose, yeah, you broke them bones. Chase me round and round, oh darling, round and round we go. Chase me round we go. Broken bones, yeah, broken bones, broken bones gonna heal my soul. Broken bones, broken bones, broken bones gonna heal my soul. Well, I've got nowhere to be, oh darling, yeah, I've got no light to see. Got this old guitar in tune outside Dockery. Caught him on the crossroad coming through, his eyes look dead like me. Got nowhere to be, oh darling, yeah, I've got no light to see. There ain't no light for me. Broken bones, yeah, broken bones, broken bones gonna heal my soul. Well, my heart is leaving me, oh darling, yeah, I miss my misery. God, I got these voices in my head that spread like a disease. Never give me any rest. It ain't no sleep for me. Yeah, my heart is leaving me, oh darling. Yeah, I miss my misery, my peaceful misery. Broken bones, yeah, broken bones, broken bones gonna heal my soul. Whoa. Whoa, I said these broken bones gonna heal my soul.